Hello students, welcome to English class. Learning grammar is a skill. When we learn a language, we must learn it with grammar. Grammar is the whole system and structure of a language. In today's world, one word English has become a fashion. All those who speak English are not well versed in English. At times, even a well-qualified men and women depend on others for writing an official letter. Most of the students love to read, write, and speak in English. Without learning grammar, we cannot understand the correct meaning of the material we read, and without grammar, we cannot write perfectly in English. So, we just can't neglect or keep aside grammar. Without grammar, the learning of a particular language will not be fulfilled. So, dear children, if you wish to understand clearly what you read in English, and if you wish to write good English, and if you wish to speak quality English, you must learn grammar. Grammar cannot be memorized. Rules in grammar are like formula in maths. The rules can be memorized, but to use the learned grammar portion while writing and speaking is truly a skill. Perfection can be gained only by individual practice. Practice always makes a man perfect. So, dear children, practice whatever you learn in your day-to-day life, dear family members and friends, so that you can read, write, and speak quality English. Today's grammar portion. Article. A and D are named as articles. They come before noun in a sentence. There are two types of articles: indefinite article and definite article. First, we'll learn in detail about indefinite article. A and an named as indefinite article. We must learn when to use a and when to use an. The indefinite article is used before singular countable nouns. I repeat, the indefinite article is used before singular countable nouns. Example, a book, an orange. The choice between a and an, that is, when to use a before a singular noun and when to use an before a singular noun, is determined by sound. Listen carefully, children. We must not say the first alphabet or the first letter of a word, but we must see the first pronounced sound. We must not see the first alphabet or the first letter of a word, but we must see the first pronounced sound. The first pronounced sound of a noun determines the article a or an. Before a word or a noun beginning with vowel sound, we use an. Example, an umbrella, an hour. In this example, see the second one, R. The first letter H is silent. It is not pronounced. And so, we use an before it. Next, before a word or a noun beginning with consonant sound, we use A. Now again, listen carefully, children. A, E, I, O, U are the vowel sounds. It is not the alphabet that you must see in the word, but the first pronounced sound. We must look in for the vowel sound and we must look in for the consonant sound. Vowel sounds are A sound, A sound, E sound, O sound, and U sound. Now, other than these vowel sounds are consonant sounds. And before these consonant sounds, we use A. Example, a boy, a European. The word European begins with the consonant sound. It is not European or it is not European, it is European. That is Y. And the pronunciation will be like this, Y and U together. European. And this sound, it is not a vowel sound, and so we use A before it. So dear children, you should not say the first alphabet or letter in the word, but you must see the first pronounced sound of the word to decide whether to use A or an. Now, we will learn in detail about definite article D. When we talk about a particular person or place or thing, we use D. Example, let us go to the park. Here, we are particularly mentioning the place where we are going, and so we use D. Next, before the names of unique things. Now I'll give you the meaning for the word unique. Unique means there is only one such thing in the world. For example, there is only one sun, one moon, one earth. They are called unique. Sun is unique, moon is unique, earth is unique, and so on. There are many unique things. So, before these unique things, we use D. Example, the earth goes around the sun. Next, with ordinals, we use D. Example, the 9th chapter of the book is very interesting. The first, the second, the third, and so on. With ordinals, we use D. Next, before musical instruments, we use D. It can play the guitar, the veena, the violin, and so on. Next, with superlatives, we use D. Example, the darkest cloud has a silver lining. Next, Finally, before proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective, we use the. Example, the great Alexander. Now in this example, Alexander is the proper noun and great is adjective. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. To say in simple words, adjective is a word that gives some extra information about a noun. Adjective is a word that gives some extra information about a noun. Here, this word great gives some extra information about the proper noun Alexander. So, Alexander is the proper noun and the word that gave extra information is adjective. And a proper noun, when it is qualified by an adjective, we must use the before it. So here we use the great Alexander. The great Alexander, the great Milton, the great Shakespeare, and so on. So, dear children, I hope you would have understood the grammar portion. Try to do the exercise given in English Reader, page number 42. The first exercise is a dialogue. Fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. The second exercise is a passage. Now in this passage, some articles are missing. You try to fit in the articles in its appropriate place. This is one of the easiest grammar portion, children. You hear the lesson again and again, repeatedly for several times. Surely, you would understand the grammar portion clearly. I will meet you with another lesson later. Have a blessed day, children.